Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
I was just wondering that people said homosexuality is just something you are born with or you can't control. So can Sikhs or Amritdhari people be homosexual, like marry a person from their own gender? All right, big question. I would say most people want to avoid that question. I would say that people who are homosexual, then most of them would say that they are born with it. And it's not for me to sit here and judge them to say, no, you're wrong, you're not born with it. Even recently, one of the major organizations that was a Christian organization, they used to spend its time trying to get people who were gay to become straight. The head of that company recently apologized to all the gay people that he'd been trying to mentally make straight. He said, I was wrong, that wasn't the right thing for me to do, and I caused many happy relationships to break, and I caused a lot of pain to a lot of people. So the fact is that they are born that way, so they have to accept it. They have to accept it, and we have to accept them in the sense that we can't discriminate against them. What I mean by acceptance is they can come into Gurdwara, they can do seva in the Gurdwara, they can read Path, they can sing Kirtan. These are the things that everybody can do, right? We shouldn't be judging people upon that. So Sikhi is open to them. Also in society, there should be no discrimination on the basis of their sexual orientation. So there shouldn't be any jobs that are held back from them. The same way the laws of the world apply about discrimination on the basis of that, that's exactly the way we should treat them in Sikhi. However, when it comes to somebody who's Amritdhari, then they've come within the Rahat of the Guru. And as Bhai Sabari referred to the Sikh Rahat Maryada, I actually believe in the Sikh Rahat Maryada. I saw somebody in Vancouver almost fell over when I said that. But I do believe in the Akal Takht Sikh Rahat Maryada. There's a katha of 2.5 hours on our channel about it, why it's so important. Many of the things that I believe in are also reflected in the Akal Takht Rahat Maryada. So I actually not just, I accept it, but I actually believe in it. I think it's a great document for us to agree. And in there, it says that an Amritdhari person can only marry an Amritdhari person. Well, basically, an undercarriage is only between a man and a woman. So therefore, if you are Amritdhari, or if you plan to take Amrit and you realize you are homosexual, then you're going to have to accept a life of celibacy. Okay, that's the price that you pay for Amrit. Other people might pay another price. The price that a person who's homosexual pays is a life of celibacy. And to be honest, a lot of people in our Panth have been celibate in the past as well. Okay, it's not the case that everybody has to live in Grist. Some people decided they're not going to live in Grist. Baba Naam Singh Rampur Khede Wale, they never got married. Yeah, Bhai Godashi themselves never got married. So a life of Grist for some people is normal. For some people, they decide it's not for them. Whether they're gay or straight, we don't know. It's their hukum. So the fact is that if you're born with it, it doesn't mean you can't control it in the sense that you have to choose to act upon it. And so if you're homosexual, you can control it. You choose not to act upon it, yeah, because you live a life of celibacy. But if you are a Sikh and you're homosexual, you decide to have a relationship with somebody who is of the same sex as you, and you haven't taken Amrit, then you're not breaking your Amrit because you never took it in the first place. Now, whether that's accepted by society or not, I think personally, my view is I would accept it. The reason I would accept it is that a homosexual relationship is a consensual relationship and is not causing pain to anybody else in the world. A Sikh Panth is made to spread dharm, righteousness. So our aim is Deg Deg Fateh. So we're here to feed everybody, protect everybody, give everybody human rights, and give everybody equality. So therefore, at this point, the fact that two people who are adults and are in a consensual sexual relationship doesn't really affect dharm across the world. When everybody is being fed, when everybody's got medicine, when everybody's educated, when everybody is no longer being tortured or oppressed by people, at that point, maybe the Panth can come together and decide upon this topic. But really, our Panth needs to think long term. You know, in Ramkali Ki Var, they say that to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, Satya and Balwant say, Ki Maharaj, Nede dekhe maat log, tud sujje dur. So the people of the world, they think very nede, both nede dekhte, tomorrow, day after, next week, next year. They don't think long term. Maharaj, you think very long term. Our Guru has come here to change the whole world. They've not come here just to make people straight or make them live in this red. They've come to change the whole world. So therefore our mission is very big. And this thing doesn't really affect our mission. Yeah? If it's non-consensual and it's exploitative, then that's adharam, so we can get involved. But otherwise, I wouldn't get involved. I would leave them to it and just focus upon the long-term goal. Do you want to answer this one?
So just to go on the record for that one, and I do feel I have to go on the record on that one. I also believe that there's no room for discrimination against homosexuals. It's completely wrong. It's against the law, and I think it's against Sikh principles. But that having been said, I don't think the homosexual act, the homosexual lifestyle is compatible with Sikhi. And homosexual marriage is certainly not something that is permitted in the Panth. So I'm just going on record with that. But once again, I don't think we should discriminate and bully against homosexuals or anyone else. And there's all kinds of people. I don't think we can really judge them. But definitely the Sikh Rat Maryada is clear on the topic.
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru.